Hey y'all, it's Pixel, and welcome back to another episode of Pokémon Colosseum. Last time we encountered Rui, and we blew up a hideout, we stole people's Pokemon, we beat people up. Y'all missed a lot if you missed the first episode. But in this episode, we will be going directly to the construction lot, which is different. I thought we were going to Pyrite Town. Now, something interesting I would like to mention is that at a specific point in the game, this area is no longer accessible. This specific area. The area in which you come to is still accessible, but this area called the construction lot will not be accessible past a specific point. But wouldn't you know it, here's Pyrite. Might as well go now. Because we can. I love this music. I love this town. Aw, Mr. Johnson. I forgot about that. I'm sorry. I gotta tell you a story after. Aw, Mr. Johnson, give a man a break here. I keep telling you, I don't know anything. That better be true, Kale. If you're trying to con me, I'll know about it. Mr. Johnson, sir, I wouldn't think about lying to you. You've got to believe me, right? Alright, fine. I'll let you off easy today. See you. What a nitwit. Of course I haven't got a thing to tell you. Okay, but the reason that made me laugh is because one of my teachers this year, my history teacher, is named Mr. Johnson. I personally find that insanely funny. And like, the way he said Mr. Johnson, that's honestly funny to me. I'm sorry. Wes, it was here, in this square, that I saw that strange Pokemon. I tried to leave the town afterwards, and that's when those creeps grabbed me. We should be careful. Even at the best of times, there's nothing normal about this town. Now, here, at this point, you will be getting a lot of options for team members. The team members are all fairly decent. I do enjoy using pretty much all these Pokemon. And that is why I will be using 3 Pokemon from this area. I will be catching them all, because that's the slogan. But I will be using 3 Pokemon on my team from this specific area. One of which, I believe, is held by you. Huh? You want to battle me? Sure thing. Battling fans are always welcome. Quagsire is a Shadow Pokemon, and one of the Shadow Pokemon that I will personally be adding to my in-game team. Quagsire is a fairly bulky water type. It comes with Surf, which is one of the best things that you can ask for in a water type, especially in this game when you do not actually have the HMs to teach. So you can't teach Strength, you can't teach Surf, so whatever the Pokemon comes with, you're going to have to deal with, even if it doesn't have an HM that you might want to teach it. But Quagsire's defensive typing is crazy, only having one weakness, which isn't very powerful in this game, which is Grass. It's pretty much the Swampert of this game, and if you didn't want to pick up Croconaw, and you picked up maybe... or if you picked up another starter apart from Croconaw, Quagsire is a really good choice. Okay, here it comes. Why did the trainers have those strange Pokemon? I'm sure of it now. This town's hiding a big secret. Alright, here comes the probable disappointment. No! I'm not gonna be resetting. Oh, man. Oh. No! I will not be resetting to get a better ability on my team. But, oh man, that sucks. Damp just prevents self-destruction, which can save you in very specific situations, but Water Absorb is definitely the more helpful of the two abilities that Quagsire can have. Now, I will be going over all these Pokemon, but I will just speed up the battles apart from when I'm trying to catch the Pokemon. Because this game is just battle, battle, battle. And now, onto Flaffy, yet another Pokemon that I plan on using on my in-game team. Flaffy comes with a very good moveset, coming with Thunderbolt, which you can only obtain the TM from in a very grindy manner. It's not recommended that you would do it, but if you want to, then you can go right ahead and do it. It's, unlike a lot of electric types, being somewhat slow compared to a lot of them, but it's pretty powerful and somewhat bulky, actually. It evolves pretty quickly after you get it. I mean, granted, it will not be able to gain experience points, but once it does, it will evolve fairly quickly. So, if you want a support Pokemon to paralyze the Pokemon that you're going to be trying to catch, then there are definitely worse options than Flaffy. Like Skiploom, which is another Shadow Pokemon. Skiploom is not the best. It's very frail, and it doesn't really pack a punch. Its main draw is its speed. Its speed is very, very good. It's very fast, but that's really all it's got going for it. Of course, it has somewhat okay special attack, I believe, but its main draw is its speed, and it will be an okay team member if you really want to use it, coming with a lot of moves that Bayleaf was missing out on, such as the standard grass-type powder move. Sorry, I'm kind of choking on my own words here, but that's really all there is to Skiploom. It's not the best Pokemon, but I have used it in the past, and there's a little funny glitch with Jump Buff, its evolution, that there are rotating squares underneath because all the Johto and Kanto Pokemon are using their Pokemon Stadium 2 models instead of being completely new models. And now, we go on to a very underrated Pokemon in my personal opinion, Slugma. Slugma is very slow. And when I say very slow, I mean very, very slow. It's one of the slowest Pokemon. It's literally a slug and its evolution is a snail, but it's quite defensive if you really like having a defensive Pokemon, and it packs a pretty decent punch. And granted, its evolution does have two quad weaknesses, being water and ground. It's still not a bad Pokemon if you really give it a shot. Granted, it will evolve somewhat later in your adventure, so you will be dealing with Slugma for a while, but it comes with Flamethrower, and there really aren't any other Pokemon in Pokemon Colosseum that do come with Flamethrower, so it's worth it to pick it up for that reason alone. And wouldn't you know it, yet another Shadow Pokemon, Noctowl. Noctowl is that standard little early game bird that you pick up and use for maybe the first or second, use maybe throughout the first and second gyms, and really don't use much afterwards. Noctowl can be a fairly good Pokemon. I mean, Stab Normal and Flying type moves are very powerful and you do not want to have them go against you, but overall, it's not bad. Its moveset is less than desirable. Personally, there are definitely better flying types that you can have, but it's somewhat weak offensively. But if you want a Pokemon to catch other Shadow Pokemon and you don't really want to use it with Paralysis, Noctowl does come with Hypnosis, which is not a bad move at all for catching Pokemon, because it puts them to sleep, and granted, they wake up, but it's still a very, very good move to use if you really don't want to use Paralysis. Misdreavus is the final Shadow Pokemon that we will be encountering throughout Pyrite's Duel Square, I'm sorry. Misdreavus has the only ghost typing you will ever find in Pokemon Colosseum. That's right, there are no other ghost types in Pokemon Colosseum except for Misdreavus. So if you want to use Misdreavus just for that reason, then go right ahead. It's a very good Pokemon, and honestly, even later in the game, I do still find myself to use Misdreavus. Stab Ghost-type moves are insanely useful, and even though it comes with Shadow Ball, which of course has the special defense drop, and Ghost is physical in this generation, it's still a very, very good Pokemon to use, and honestly, one of my favorites to use. I will not be using it in this playthrough, but if you want something that's immune to Earthquake, immune to Fighting, and immune to Normal, then Misdreavus is literally your only option. So, go right ahead and catch Misdreavus. Alright. Even though that episode was kind of short, I think that's a good place to end it off. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode. Take care.